Team building brought to you by Coca-Cola.
I'm Alea.
And I'm Dallas.
We're here to talk to you about team building.
Essential terms related to effective team building include empowerment. The presence of empowerment in a team is when each individual has an equal opportunity to make decisions. This creates a degree of motivation which is essential in any effective team.
Collaboration. Within a team, collaboration is when members work jointly with others to create new ideas or make compromises and adjustments to existing plans. This concept is crucial when a team is required to create innovative projects.
High-performance teams. In creating high-performance teams, it is necessary that all the people in the group share a common vision and goal.
Team culture. An effective team will have members that have a sense of purpose as they are part of the group. Each individual should understand why they are participating in the team and how they fit into the organization. Each member of the team should have a clear idea of how their work and effort fits into the end result of the project.
Team building. When creating an efficient team, it is important that a sense of cooperation and respect is developed. Each member of a team should have the desire to reach the same goal and meet the same success.
Team development. Team development happens in a number of different steps. First is creating trust among team members. Next is enhancing cooperation through various tasks, and final promoting independence such as collaboration, teamwork, and empowerment.
On the news hour at Team Coca-Cola News, the weather report.
I'm Bob Latino, and this is
Sterling Knight.
and we're here with the weather. In room 106, teamwork and team building is at an all-time high. It's sunny with a chance of teamwork in room 108.
In room 118, thunderstorms are stopping the progression of teamwork. In the lower regions of room 115 and 117, sprinkles of teamwork may appear.
More to come, it seems.
Some essential components of effective team building include team relationships. It is important to get to know your team members so that it is easier to get along and work with others. Communication. Good communication with your team members is important. Listening skills. It's important to be able to listen to what everyone in the group has to say. Set a clear direction. When everyone in the group has a sense of purpose, it helps everyone understand what they should be doing. Roles. Everyone has different abilities, and everyone should have a role according to their qualities. Commitment. When building a team, it is important that everyone is committed to what they are doing so that they don't just fool around.
Characteristics of a functional team include trusting one another, full participation. All team members should be participating in decision making and in the project. Open communication. Communication is most effective when all members are sharing ideas, asking questions, giving feedback, giving updates, and listening to everybody. Clear roles. When everyone has a clear role, they know what they should be doing and won't be wandering around doing nothing. Committing to decisions and planning and a plan of action. Setting goals. Respect for team members.
Characteristics of a dysfunctional team include team members don't talk to each other as much as they talk about each other. Conflict is avoided, issues are ignored or excused. No one takes responsibility and passes the blame on to others. No communication. No one has a clear role. Communication brings more tension than progress. progress has to be forced or controlled.
These are some of the recognized assessment tools related to team functioning. Meredith Belbin identified team roles that are used worldwide to ensure that strengths are used to our advantage and that we are able to manage our weaknesses as best as we can. She includes 9 essential team roles that should be presented in every team in order for it to be functional. Planned. These first team roles, which refers to an individual who must be planted in each team. They will tend to be very creative and a problem solver. Monitor evaluator, which is a role that requires individuals to provide logic and judgment when making team decisions. Coordinator are needed to focus on team goals and delegate group work. Resource investigator are required to provide an outside perspective in the case of a team. Coordinator are needed to focus on team goals and delegate group work. Resource investigator are required to provide an outside perspective in the case of a team mindset becoming too inwardly focused. Implementers are essentially in plan a workable strategy for a group to carry out. Completer finisher is a specific group of team members who strategize the team work for any errors. Team workers, a group of individuals that identify any required work and complete it on behalf of the team. Shapers are challenging individuals that keep momentum going, never straying from the main focus. Specialists, different groups of individuals that have a depth of knowledge in a specific field of work.
This week on Team Building with Teens, Sissy Mars is on the hot seat. Sissy, what are 5 essential components of a functional team?
Probably trusting one another. And maybe everybody participating.
Tune in next week at 6/7 Central. Benny and Sheets Group Rules. Kenneth Benny and Paul Sheets were 2 influential theorists in the 1940s. Together, they wrote a popular article titled Functional Roles of Group Members, in which they defined 26 different group roles that can be performed by an individual or more within the group. Within their article, they outlined 3 categories of group roles: task roles, personal and social roles, and dysfunctional or individualistic roles. Some task roles include specific roles related to getting work done within the group. Some important roles include the contributor, who proposes original ideas, the opinion seeker, who asks for feedback on decisions being made, and an evaluator, who assesses the reasonableness of an idea, and the compromiser, who changes their position for the good of the group. Dysfunctional or individualistic roles. Roles such as these disrupt the flow of a possibly functional group. Roles such as these include a blocker who opposes every idea and is unwilling to offer any ideas. A dominator who believes that their ideas are better than anyone else's and will control the conversation. And a help seeker will act helpless and be unwilling to contribute. As a whole, the theory was attempting to promote the importance of positive roles within a functional group.
360-degree feedback is a system in which team members receive anonymous feedback from other group members. Typically, 8 to 12 people will fill out a survey, which includes a rating system on different areas of work and a comment section. In using this process, team members can learn their strengths and weaknesses that they may not have previously been aware of to assist them in becoming more effective.
Grow is referred to as a simple yet powerful framework for structuring your coaching or mentoring sessions. Grow stands for goal, which is establishing a goal with your team member that is SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Current reality. Examine your team members' starting points in order to effectively accomplish a goal. Ask who, what, when, where, and how. Options or obstacles. It is extremely important to determine what is possible. Do this by brainstorming or exploring options with your team member. Will. By examining reality and exploring options, your team members should have a pretty clear idea of how to accomplish their said goal. Now they have to make a commitment to the goal. It is important to motivate in order to establish his or her will to succeed.